Welcome to TV Burp. Some news just in. After Kim was booted off the Elton John special on Pop Idol, her family take it rather badly. The Queen takes part in a new show, Royal Wife Swap. And after the MTV Awards in Edinburgh, Christina Aguilera's outfit is washed ashore. Just what did go on between Major Ingrams and Jane Goody? Yes, it's the show on everybody's lips this week. Celebrity Wife Swap, or a tale of two thickies, as I prefer to call it. Here's Jade in action.
That's not good. You've got to cut the yellow bit.
Yeah, but I like it.
You get semolina. Semolina. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Semolina. Yeah, it's the yellow bit. Yeah, you got to cook the yellow bit where you get semolina. It's a sort of, what is it? It's a sort of poison. I think the word you're looking for is not semolina, smelalello. It's Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell. That's Jade, and here's the Major.
I just wonder if this is what divorce feels like. You know, you're sort of packing to go.
No, I think divorce is probably less jolly than this.
It's right, yes, yeah.
Yeah, very clever. Yeah, very clever woman, my wife, yeah. I always say frying an egg is a bit like running a marathon. No, it isn't, no. Sorry, no, it's a bit like ironing a shirt. No, it's not. I knocked over a vase. You got the insurance forms, darling? In the end, it was a bit disappointing, wasn't it? You know, they actually got on pretty well. There was no arguing. I mean, where's the fun in that? I'd like to see a wife swap where there's going to be some fireworks. You know, Ulrika and Mr. Right swapping with Sven-Goran Eriksson and Nancy DeLilio. Paul and Maria Burrell swapping with Prince Charles and Sir Michael Fawcett. No kidding. And for those of you without a telly, here's a condensed version of what's been going on this week.
Do you want a paper for Lisa?
Hey?
Question, we've had to arrest them both for scrapping.
What?
Mummy, can you help me?
He's possessed by the devil.
Mummy, can you help me?
He's a witch. Burn him.
Mummy, can you help me?
Britain's worst celebrity driver now, and is it me, or has Quentin Wilson got the smallest bottom on TV?
And if any of them make it to the end of the series without flouncing out in a huff, they will be able to split a 10 grand prize between the charities of their choice. But, and it is a big but.
No, it isn't. It's a small but. Pop Idol and Elton John turned up. I bet that confused Foxy, because he's easily confused, isn't he?
Do you know what's really nice? Over the last 2 weeks, your confidence has lifted about 200%. But your hair looks a billion times better this week, so we were chatting last week. You look every inch young pop star, and because you're so young, it's brilliant. I mean, really good.
Yeah, so that's a 200% increase, a billion times better. This week, that means it must have been 100% good at 500 million, and that equals... That's a tad. It's a tad. Yeah. And that's in inches, of course. That's in Foxy's world, but of course, anything can happen in Foxy's world.
Hello, sir. I'm Dr. Fox. Now, to me, you look a tad unwell.
Come on, Foxy, you're not a real doctor.
Aren't I?
No. Sorry about this, sir.
Oh, well, can I be a train driver, then? Or an astronaut? Yes, I think this week I'm going to be an astronaut. 5, 4, 3...
Yes, there's a new soap on BBC Three. Yeah, just what we need, a new soap. Burn it! No, that's what it's called. Burn it. Yeah, the day-to-day story of, well, nothing, really. Here's my Burn It highlight of the week.
Burn It TV highlight of the week.
Whoever said that slapstick was dead? the accidents on Casualty are caused by those yellow hats they wear.
Don't worry, I got it.
The problem with these, they're just so heavy. They're just so... Fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter. Come back, Paul.
How do you do that? I don't understand. How do you do it?
Oh, calm down, Foxy. It's just a trick.
Foxy and Simon to the stage, please.
I want to see the trick. I want to see the trick. Do it again, Dad.
I told you not to call me that in public.
I didn't say Dad. I said Tad.
See this documentary on Hugh Grant the other day, in which they explain the appeal of the English accent.
Americans just have this fascination with the accent. We always assume someone's more intelligent with the English accent, so he comes off more charming and intelligent to the American audiences.
You get them, Elena.
That reminds me, they're back.
Look at the state of the surface
You
of
see
the
that?
cooker.
That's total filth. I mean, Aggie, there's no... Oh, and
It's like...
isn't this...
really
But
smelly.
look at the stuff we've got to take out before we can get to anything.
Just when you thought it was safe to hang up your bathroom scouring moose, Aggie and Kim are back in How Clean Is Your House? And this time, they've come prepared.
I brought this along. Oh, God. Get it out. Get on, Aggie. It smells like the sheet of 1,000 bums, you know. I'm not exaggerating. It smells terrible.
If you don't like bad smells, stop sniffing stuff. You know, it's a bog brush. What do you expect? What's it going to smell of? Ice cream? No matter how much air freshener or disinfectant you put on it, you're never going to sniff that and think, oh, pine forest. There'll always be that slight element of doubt. Here's a suggestion, Kim. You like dangly earrings. Try a couple of these. But they really met their match this week. I mean, we all have a little bit of muck around the house, but this woman, she was crackers.
Well,
Get it out, Dolly. Her house was a total tip. And guess what her job is?
I'm a cleaner by profession.
Now, if you're wondering who the serial killer on Holby is, they're giving you a clue, look. They put an arrow in. Meantime, Nurse Kelly's brother's in prison and he's not having an easy time. Prison can be a hard place. There's bullying, all manner of strange practices.
Somebody kicked a chair out from underneath me while I was watching telly yesterday.
It's hardly having scalding hot coffee poured down you, is it? Or being ravaged by a gentleman admirer from the lower bunk. Keep your chair away. What you don't know is, that's only half the story. The other day, someone told me there was a letter for me. And when I looked, there wasn't. I didn't say anything, just in case they tickle me again. Airport on BBC One, Airline on ITV1, now a new one called Holiday Airport Cyprus. In fact, there are so many of these airport documentaries on TV, they've started fitting microphones in the airports.
I can tell you how many empty seats you might have on vacation. I can tell you, but...
Then there's the couple who've travelled from Russia in their wedding outfits, but their luggage hasn't. I'll let them explain.
We got a problem. Our luggage was lost, so we have nothing here besides this wedding dress.
Right, I think I've got it, yes.
We came here, but our luggage didn't came. It was lost, and we don't know what we should do now, because we have nothing, just our wedding dress.
Yes, I get the idea.
Yesterday, Dennis and Anna Billets arrived from Russia to start their week-long honeymoon, but their luggage didn't arrive with them.
Yes, I've got it, all right.
We lost our luggage.
You lost your luggage?
Yes, we came from wedding party.
Yes.
You lost the bags in here in Larnaca Airport.
Yes.
All right, already? You come from Russia in your wedding dress. You're lucky you never turned up.
You just lost your luggage. It's in the airport. Just came from their own country like that, dressed up with the wedding dress and the groom and bride. It's a bit of a shame, though, so I feel sorry for them.
No, they come from Russia in the wedding outfit. Lucky you never turned up. Shut up! Shut up! Now, an even more exciting story was the arrival of Howard Donald from Take That.
And it's still strange to think that, you know, 7 years on now, you can just be walking down the street and someone will recognise you, and it's quite bizarre.
Yeah, it's your face, Howard. Yeah. That's what they're recognising. It's the front part of your head. Is it me, or does he look a lot like a young Kevin Keegan?
And Keegan's still wobbling, coming to the first bend, and a Van Bims comes across, and Keegan's gone! Keegan touched the back wheel, and he's gone across the track on his back. Covered in dust, that is a terrible crash.
The BBC have brought back superstars. Haven't they got any new ideas? How long before someone is heard saying, hey, how about the black and white minstrel show? That had its moments. My problem is, it's got new stars. What's wrong with the old ones? Bring back the old superstars. You join me here at Brentford Sports Arena for Superstars Revisited. On my right, we have Brian Jacks, of course, 1972 judo gold medalist. Next to him, Lynn Davis, the 1964 gold medal winner for long jump. John Conte, the WBC light heavyweight boxing champion, 1974 to 77. And Mary Peters, pentathlon gold, 1972 Olympics in Munich. Brian Jacks, how are you feeling?
Knackered. Just knocked down knackered.
The first event is the 100 metres Zimmer. They're under starters' orders. And they're... Oh, Lynn Davis is down. A very disappointing start for the long jumper there. Recently had some alterations done on his house. Mary Peters then zooming out in front with a show of form that, of course, made a name back in the 70s. Oh, and what's this? Here comes John Conte. Not known as a sprinter. Oh dear, he's veering off in front of Mary Peters. Oh, and they're down. They're both down and dirty on the ground. What a turn up. Let's see that again in slow motion. Mary Peters, what happened there?
It all happened so fast, I just didn't see him.
John Conte?
I had my bifocals on upside down, so I thought she was further away than she was.
Well, there you have it. The penalties now, and Mary Peters steps up. Oh, she's giving it a right old whack. Oh, Brian Jacks. Oh, and he's beaten. The squat thrusts now, and they have 3 minutes in which to do as many squat... Oh, and they're off. Oh, and Brian has pressed his panic button. He can expect his daughter to arrive any minute now to take him home. What a shame. Congratulations, John Conte. How do you feel about your performance today?
I can't remember.
I don't know. Watching Major Ingram and wife on Celebrity Wife Swap made me almost nostalgic for the Hamiltons. But which naughty couple is best? There's only one way to find out. Fight! Get it! Go on! Get it! Do it! See you after the break. Go on! Go on, darling! Go on, Christy! Welcome back. And this week, Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall decided that 2 children is quite enough.
The full was shared with vet Jeff Johnson as a thank you for a trouble-free castration.
That's what I call a small holding. Ah, excuse me, hello? Yes. Your luggage was left in Russia, yes. Just got the bridal outfits. Yeah, no, I get the idea. Yeah, I get the idea. Now, this royal servant witnessing something inappropriate that we can't name between another servant that we can't name and a senior royal that we can't name. Now, I'm sure there's been some sort of misunderstanding. You know, you can see how this might happen. A perfectly innocent situation. You know, the butler walks in on it, draws the wrong conclusion. I'm sure there's a good explanation.
Does that look like a simple farewell kiss to you?
That picture makes it look a lot worse than it was. I just put my hand out for balance.
I was putting my hand up for balance. Your Royal Highness. You see, this is the big story in Emmerdale. Gloria's affair with her researcher. This is how it's reported in the Houghton Gazette. Yeah, if you can't fit it all on the one line, break it up. Here's some of the other headlines from the same week. There's one. Prince Charles gives servant a hug. A huge pay rise. A pay rise. Jamie Oliver is shipping out to New York. Here we are. Yes, Jade gives gives blood. Jade. And the last one here, Amanda Holden, still annoying. Still really annoying. Yeah. What's another word for victim?
It's all right, darling. There are plenty more victims roaming the corridors of power. You'll soon find another victim.
I know it's nearly the panto season, but what's the lion from Wizard of Oz doing on Emmerdale?
Don't give me out your line.
Put him there! Put him there! Put him there! And as the hunt for the serial killer on Holby continues, I noticed they also missed the great Band-Aid thief.
Why all the questions? You barely shared a word with me all day.
There he goes. Back to Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall now and his recipes. Now, this one is just so easy.
This is the easiest thing in the world to make. You just grab a large handful of these lovely elderflower heads, pop them in a glass bowl lined with muslin.
Sorry, Hugh, but as soon as you introduce muslin, that's already too complicated. The question you should ask yourself is, do they sell it in Spa? If they don't sell it in Spa, it's not an easy recipe, all right? Pork pie, coleslaw crisps, Mars bar for afters, that's an easy recipe. You go to Spa, you got any muslin? I think we're right out of muslin. We've had a rush on. Have you checked next to elderflowers? No, Whittingstall, get in the real world. And another thing, stop eating all the weeds. That's birds' homes, that could be. Right, celebrity dog school. It's our... Yes, it's our TV highlight of the week. Donelda Guy and her dancing dogs.
I'm Donelda Guy, and I'm Jersey's freestyle champion. When the rhythm starts to
Yeah, as a matter of fact, she's been giving me a few lessons. I've been training my dogs. I'll go and get them.
Your dinner, sir. Oh, sir, I do apologise. I had no idea. Where's my pen?
It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Now then, who got Francis Bacon's millions? Sorry, you can't take it with you, Francis Bacon, on BBC Two, in which we were introduced to art expert Dave Courtney.
I actually like his paintings now more than I ever did when I knew him, you know what I mean? And I suppose it's my interest in Phil, John and Francis himself has actually made me quite a connoisseur.
I always had Dave Courtney as a self-styled celebrity gangster, but no, he's an art connoisseur. Rat face. Van Gogh. Now, basically, he was a bit of a one-eared nutter. Go get him. Right, go get him married a 15-year-old bird. The nonce. He'd be on the isolation wing, but somehow one of us would get to him. Oh, sorry, Mr. Gauguin. Did I accidentally stub out my cigar on your Nazi face? Picasso! Oi, Pablo, you're on the laugh, aren't you? You turning a portrait like that of my mum? Well, I'll cut you. I'll cut you, you hear me? You bullfighting freak! Meet the Parents. Sorry, Meet My Folks on BBC One. And we met the Hobson family, who were keen for their daughter Rebecca to meet a nice young man. She's not the only one keen on nice young men from what I can see.
My name's Tom Hobson. I'm a property lawyer. I like well-presented young lads.
Do you, Tom?
Do you like me? Yes.
Get her.
Are you looking for a long-term relationship?
Crush a grape.
Yes, yeah. You're a good friend, and it really has been. You've been an absolute delight to be with over the weekend. And if Rebecca had ever brought you home, I'd have been highly delighted.
So nice to meet you, Tom.
I know. See you later. So, bye.
Shut that door. Well, that's all we've got time for. So,
Oh, Harry, this has turned up.
Oh, okay, what's this? Just married. It's from Russia to Cyprus. Must be the luggage from that couple, you know, who lost their luggage and only had their wedding outfits. You know, on Cyprus airport. Let's open up. What's this? Just wedding gear? What's the point? Right, what's the time? Well, that's all we've got time for, as I say, and to play us out, it's Danelle the Guy of Celebrity Dog School.
Come on, Mr. Moon. You're not supposed to be in the puddle.
Oh, Foxy, what are you doing?
I'm raking the moon out of the puddle, Simon.
But Foxy, that's the moon up there.
What? 2 moons?